Hey everybody, this is Mr. Murray, and today we're going to talk about how to make the tree in your clouds picture. To start off with, what I want you to do is make sure you can see your layers window, and you're going to drag the mouse over each layer, just hiding each cloud, all the grass, even the background, so that when you're done, what you'll see is you'll just see checkerboard space. And I'm going to construct the tree in a blank space right there. Okay. Press your new layer button to create a new layer, or you can go to Layer, New, Layer, and press OK. That's the long way. To construct your tree, you're going to need your polygonal lasso tool. Polygonal lasso tool is located under the lasso tool in the middle right there. Select that. Check to make sure your feathering is set to 0. To make a tree, what I want you to do is draw a slightly zigzagging line by pointing and clicking on your page. Go diagonally out about 6 or 7 inches or so, and then follow that line back as closely as you can. And then when you get back to the base of your line, click, and you'll see an arrow, a circle that shows you that you're back to the beginning. Now to add a branch to that, I'm going to hold down the Shift key, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to draw another line out, pointing and clicking as I go. Follow that line back as closely as you can until you get back to the base of the tree and connect that. Do the same thing on the side of this branch. I'm drawing diagonally, pointing and clicking, and following it back to the beginning. Okay. If you, for some reason, your lines don't connect, press the return key and you'll get an active selection then. In your color palette, you're going to select 2 shades of brown. I'd like you to select a lighter brown, that's shade of red, that's just a neutral shade of red. Not a bright red, but a neutral shade of red. And then in your background color, do also go to the red color, but pick a darker shade of red for that. Now you're ready to use your gradient tool to fill in the branch. Okay, depending on how you pull your line, you'll get various amounts of light brown and darker brown. I want a combination of light and dark brown. If the color doesn't look too right, you can go ahead and change it at any time. I think I want a little darker red there, not as much of a bright red. Okay, there we go. After you create that branch, I want you to press Command D on the keyboard, and you have your first branch. Press the Alt key to copy it and transform it. I'm going to make this one a little bit smaller, and I'm going to connect it to the first one just like that. Press return on your keyboard to get the 2 out of transform mode. Take your move tool and drag around both of those branches, and you'll see on your layers window that when you drag around both of those branches, it will select 2 layers. So there's one branch, and there's 2 branches. Now I hold down the Alt key, and I'm going to drag with my mouse and do Command T to turn that branch around, and I'm going to make this one a little bit smaller, and I'm going to put that at the base of the tree just to fill out this tree a little bit more so that it's not as small as it was. There we go. Press return on your keyboard. And that's pretty much how you make a tree. If you want to take it one step further, go to Filter and Liquify to make all of your branches a little more natural. It's time to merge now. As you can see, I've got a lot of branch layers that have accumulated. Alright, and to get all of my branches in one layer, I'm going to drag around the whole tree with my move tool. That selects all of my branches. I go to Layer, Merge Visible to put all of those branches into one layer. See how this looks with my background, grass, and other clouds and trees. Your objective for Friday is to have foreground, middle ground, and background, to have trees that are closer up and some trees that are farther away. I'm going to go ahead and make this tree a little closer up by pressing Command T and sizing it up. Press return on the keyboard when you're done. Thanks for watching.